Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? So I'm back again. I do have the Camaro now registered. I got the Civic on the side. I'm actually getting it ready to pull in right here. I'm gonna have to move this Civic back. We're gonna be putting the turbo on this one then. So it's just sitting right now. I just swapped the plates and you can see my dogs ran on top of it, or some sort of animal, I don't know. Okay, it's not my dogs because these are small paw prints, so probably like a cat or something. But we're gonna be working on this. But right now I gotta get my other tail lights in. I had to order some eBay ones. I tried to get ones that looked all right. I'm gonna keep these until I can find a reverse light, but for now I'm gonna swap them because this whole side does not work. When it rained, it flooded and it burned out all the bulbs. As you can see, they're black, they're burnt. This blinker doesn't even work right, so we're gonna swap out tail lights, the rear shocks in here. I also bought a door. I got a door, it's inside my shed. I gotta swap the door lock over, and I gotta get the harness through it. And then I got headlights for this. So let me pop the hood on this thing. Yeah, because this door is really messed up. I'm gonna show you right now. Yeah, remember, it's like falling in there. Yeah, that's not normal. Okay, anyways, I also got a stereo for it. Alright, put my dogs inside because some moron had to park right in my spot. As you can see right there. Don't know why they're parked right there. So I'm gonna take this original bezel out. I gotta swap over this and the buttons and all that fun stuff. So I think I'm gonna do the stereo first before it gets too dark, because I gotta do the wiring, and then we're gonna do the taillights. Taillights are easy. So yeah, so first things first, we're gonna try to pop this bezel off. I know the clips are kind of messed up on this thing. I don't think this is gonna stick on here. Just pop them out like that. Oh, this side broke. Figures. It's 21 years old now. See, I'm gonna just glue it back on. Looks like someone did before. So now you're gonna disconnect it from the back. I'm gonna have to use two hands. I'm gonna use my key. Gotta pop out that damn bezel. Look at that, I'm knocking over the camera. Alright, so now that's hanging. I'm gonna just disconnect these plugs. They're right here. Disconnect them and then pull them out. So give me a sec. Alright, now once you got these out and unplugged, this is the back of it. So it's the front, obviously. Turn it around. It's gonna be right here. So now you're gonna want to pop these out. So to pop these out, what you're gonna do is, I got a short stubby flathead. Put it in between right here, twist, and it should pop out. I gotta get the other side. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna use my chin to hold the camera. So you see, pop it right there. And breaks. Okay. Oh, it totally broke off. Okay, well, that piece is garbage. This is what happens when you have 21-year-old plastic. Doesn't matter because I got a replacement. So same thing on this side. You're gonna want to do the same, but don't break the clips. It's hard holding this with my chin. Oh, it broke off. Yeah, so this is just cheap plastic. There it goes. Plastic's just falling apart. Now I got my traction control and my fog light switches. So this is my traction, and that's the fog light. So traction, fog light, traction, fog light. Alright, and then basically this is just stuck on there, the Camaro SS emblem. So somehow I gotta pop that out. So we're gonna need these clips. So take these clips off. They should unscrew or break like that one just did. So this piece is pretty much garbage. But you need those little metal feet, especially these. They're supposed to twist off, but like I said, this has been in Florida heat for God knows how long. Yeah, it's just literally brittle. It's falling apart. Look at that. Whatever. Anyways, Once you collect all those, you're going to also need your vents. Your vents do pop out. Just apply a little bit of force on them and it should pop out. Mine probably break it right out, to be honest. I think it's going to break. Oh, there you go, one hand. Did I break it? Really hope not. Ah, there we go. There's one. So, just take your finger on the edge. Just lightly, guys, lightly bend it with your finger. I'm not going to use the tool because I feel like it's going to crack it. Just lightly applying pressure to it. I'm pulling it back this way like this. I'm just pulling it down. See how it's splitting? I don't want to break it. And then just push it. I might have to use, I'm going to probably use two hands. Oh, there we go. So see, you can do it with one hand, guys. Didn't have to break anything. Do not break this piece. You need this to transfer. All right. So now that you stripped everything off of there, or broke everything off, I'm gonna take this off next. I'm gonna go get the other panel real quick and show you the differences. All right. So here's the original, and here's the aftermarket. This is for a doubled in. I also bought at Walmart a harness because you're gonna need it to wire up to your new stereo. That's the doubled in I got. It's a Pioneer. So you need this, your deck, and then a doubled in kit. And then make sure the thing's gonna fit. I'm hoping this fits that stereo. So a lot of people said this usually has like a gap in it, which I don't mind. I don't really care as long as it's not too big where I can fit my finger through it, because I'll probably cut like a piece of black, like, what do you call it, felt, and put it behind it, because I notice there's like a groove right here. I could just put it right up here and have a flap going up so it can block any light that does shine through. So now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take the stereo out. So make sure you disconnect the battery. I got to find the right one. Not sure what size these are, but every car is going to be different. This is a 2000 Camaro. So I'm going to take out the stereo first and then we'll get back to it, guys. And don't forget to disconnect that battery. Once you pull out the stereo, disconnect the wires. This is the old Monsoon. Just your basic stereo. It was decent for its time though. So just make sure. Okay. In Mexico. Looks like they had something in here. I don't know, what's that? Series, whatever. Sears XM or whatever. I don't use that crap. I just use Pandora. Alright, so now you're gonna grab your stereo. First, let me get that actual harness thing first. There it is. So, ripped it. Oh, broke it. Alright, there you go. Oh, they even give you a new antenna adapter. Not gonna use antenna though. So this is what you need. This is what's gonna plug in to right here. See? Sorry guys. So once you're connected, it's gonna look like this. This is the factory thing I just grabbed out. I just plugged it right straight to the factory harness. No cutting wires right here, nothing. The only thing you're gonna do is you can either solder them or use heat shrink. I'm gonna zip tie them and use I think I have some heat shrink, but I'll check. But if not, I'm gonna just electric tape them for now, which I don't recommend because when it gets hot the tape gets sticky. So let me get the stereo out of this box real quick and I'll show you the wiring for that. It's pretty much going to be color coded, and each of the speakers, or each of the wires, say what it is, like speaker left or right. So like these two, the grays, these are the positive and the negatives. That'll be one speaker. The whites will be another speaker. I know red's like power, black's ground, orange I think is for the lights. But yeah, so let me get this out of the box, guys, and we'll continue. Alright, so this is what you're gonna get when you get the box. As you can see, the colors, there's the grays, the whites, the yellow, and you're gonna color match them with these. You might have some extra, because I know this also has like a backup camera I can hook up, which I also have, which I'm gonna be installing. So should be fun. So there's the parking brake. Usually just put this onto a ground, because I'm driving a manual transmission. I don't want to have to worry about hooking it up to my reverse switch and all that crap. So I'm gonna just ground it so I can just hit the button on the screen and go straight to a reverse cam. But first, let's hook up a stereo so we can get some power to it and hear what speakers are blown, because all these speakers are original, everything in the store. So that's gonna be fun. All right, stay tuned. All right, and this is what you'll be left with. I recommend heat shrink. It's a lot better, keeps moisture out and everything. So once you have that all plugged in, the only ones I don't have plugged in right now are the camera. So this is the reverse, and this is for the camera. Picks it up. So let me see, I think this one is, oh, it's for the parking brake. So this is when it knows when it's on. So this is the one you're gonna wanna ground. So you're gonna put it somewhere on the frame of the car, inside, just mount it somewhere like on metal to metal contact. It must be grounded, otherwise you won't be able to use your reverse camera. So let me plug this all in and then take the stereo out. We'll plug it in and go test it real quick to see if it turns on. All right, stay tuned, guys. All right, moment of truth. I plugged the battery back in. Let's see if it powers up. It does. Yes. All right. Oh, it's touchscreen too. Cool. Next. Oh, there's sound. I don't have the antenna hooked up. It's all the way back here. All right, so let me hook it up to my phone. I'm not sure how to use this yet. Bluetooth. All right, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna cut back to when I connected with my Bluetooth, and I'll show you what I did. So I went into my Bluetooth settings on my phone, as you can see right here, and went to the Bluetooth settings on here. And as soon as I clicked on it, so here, I'll cancel real quick. I hit no. So error. But anyways, so I'm gonna scan it again. It's looking for it. Hold on, I gotta hit the pair button again. So I'm gonna go to the stereo, go to Bluetooth. How did I go to it? I'll exit. So we're on Bluetooth right now. It's on. And then you're gonna go to your phone. There it is. Gonna click it. As soon as you click it, that pops up. You hit yes on here. Pairing. Pair. Oh, it says paired. Cool. Alright. Allow it for now. Alright, so let's see if we can play music from Pandora. See how it sounds. Oh, it's playing it. It even says what it is. Okay, so I don't want the music to give me copyright, so I'm gonna hear it real quick. I just don't want to get copyright for this, so give me 1 sec, guys. I want to make sure the speakers are working. Guys, it's pretty good. Now I'm definitely gonna have to replace the speakers. I can hear them rattling, especially the front left and the rear left. Those two are rattling the most. So I'll probably eventually get speakers later, but as for now, it's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the plastic brackets that came with this and then hook it up inside. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh yeah, and don't forget to put in your vents. So here's the vents. Just pop them in. I don't think it matters which way they go. I noticed they're both the same, so just put them in there and then voila, there it goes. Now you got your vents in, and then I'm gonna put my buttons. So I'm gonna put it just how I had it last time, stock. I'm gonna have my clutch, or not my clutch, my traction control on the left. Look at that, that looks great. And then the fog light. The fog light's gonna be on the side right here. I gotta take off that emblem for the SS and then put it right here. All right, let me finish putting this back together and we'll see how it looks. Okay guys, so I got the brackets on. These are the brackets that came with that double DIN panel I got, which is this. I'm gonna link everything I bought in the description. So this is the double DIN I bought. I bought it on eBay, I believe, for 50 bucks. And it comes with all the hardware and stuff. So from what I see, what it looks like it's gonna do, it's gonna mount right here. These things are annoying. Also, I'm gonna plug in the adapter for the antenna. That way I can have radio at least too, just in case. So I'm gonna now align this. I got the screws loosely on there so I can push this on there because I got to see where these holes line up. I got to line them up with that before it gets dark out. So let me finish this real quick and we'll get back to it. All right, so I did have to break this tab right back here. There was like this plastic thing. I just broke it literally with my finger, just chipped right off because I couldn't push it all the way back. So now I can sit it all the way back flush against this. And it also came with a USB thing, so I'm gonna feed this USB through here and pull it out through the bottom right here. And then probably later on, I'm gonna tuck it underneath here and then keep it in here. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna feed this USB cord through. All right, you guys, so this is the stereo in now. Everything's in. That's the only downside. It has this little gap on the bottom. But everything else, it's a pretty snug fit. I still gotta get a clip for this side because my other one. Whew. All right, so I got to get the clip for the other side because my other one was already missing when I got it. But for now, I'm going to just get a piece of felt and put it underneath here so it covers this. So it looks just like a black piece right here. But now I see what people are talking about with the gap. So this screen is a 6.2 inch. And I looked online and I saw someone saying they had a 7-inch Kenwood and it fit perfectly. So if you guys don't want to have this gap right here, get a 7-inch screen. This is a 6.2. It might cover this then. But as for everything else, it fits like a factory piece. And the color is not too much different. I'm pretty sure if I put some Armor All on this, it'll look like this because this has Armor All on it. I'm pretty sure I can feel something on it. But as for the stereo install, it was pretty easy. I like it, guys. So now we're gonna get to the next part of fixing the car. We're gonna be installing a clutch master cylinder and all that.